Hello there, this is Nigel Worrell, CEO of Florida Leisure Vacation Homes here in Orlando. And the reason that I'm creating this video is that just recently there's been some publicity concerning the practice carried out by some fraudsters of listing homes for rental that actually aren't for rent, or even worse, they don't exist. So one recent case in Maryland saw one man's home being listed on a vacation rental site along with photographs and a description, even though this was his actual place of residence. Talk about getting new neighbors. This problem has now come about as people have largely become aware of other scams that I term as the Nigerian teams that they pull off, typically through email, because they promise large amounts of money. We've all received these through email, promises of large amounts of money if we just respond to an email from them, and typically they've come from people in Nigeria or claiming to have been from Nigeria, so that's why I call them the Nigerian scams. So instead, the crooks have now had to turn their attention to new ways of conning the public, and it seems that the vacation rental market has now become one of those targets. So what happens is this. So what happens is the crook posts a property on a rental website posing as the owner, and then collects deposits for future rentals on the property. If the renter then fails to check out the property, or the owner via other sources, and simply sends off a check, then the scammer actually wins. So what can you actually do to protect yourself? The first thing that I would recommend is renting through a local vacation rental management company and making sure with the Better Business Bureau, the Chamber of Commerce and other affiliated trade associations that the company is actually legitimate. Most local vacation management companies have their own websites, and you can view the properties they manage on their own website rather than trawling through lots of paid listing vacation by owner websites. It's a much easier process to select the ideal home, and you can be sure that the home actually exists. The next thing to look for are testimonials and referrals from previous guests. These are very important. See what they have to say about the property and the company, as this will help you stay away from any nasty surprises. Also, paying by credit card is highly recommended, as the crooks will never allow this type of payment for fear of chargebacks on the card. It's also important to never give out personal financial information such as a bank account number, or another red flag, maybe if they request transferring money by wiring it. Just don't do it. Don't wire money to them. Of course, renting directly through an owner is an attractive proposition because there is a feeling that you can save money, but the reality of the situation is that you shouldn't take any chances of ruining your vacation by renting a home that either doesn't exist or isn't a vacation rental. Vacation rental companies have some great deals at the moment, and they are the professionals when it comes to looking after the property. Good vacation rental companies will understand your fears, and they will work with you to make sure you're completely satisfied and 100% certain that you are getting what you paid for. Video tours and photographs can certainly be a help in this process, but if you just take a few simple steps to protect yourself, then you'll have a great vacation and not become a victim.